That's my favorite part of every building is the stairs. I want more of them in my arms.
Yes, but then it's not inclusive for those who have a need for Stairmasters.
Yeah, it's not inclusive for Carl from Up. Oh, Penzo's got a whammer on here, running everyone a little bit of Kojora, R.I.P.
Penzo trying to be original as usual.
See, we got Shedy over here with his Twintelle, with the Chakram and the Toaster. Gets an immediate grab right there. Penzo just kind of standing in his face. Making really good use of the Actress Aura right now.
Yeah, just getting toasted down after trying to wham. But it's just not happening.
Yeah. That Ram or that Chakram, excuse me. Oh my gosh, that counter rush actually happens. Finds the gap in the string right there and gets that counter rush right off. That Chakram is doing so much for him right now. It's cutting right through the popper and right around the whammer, which is probably why it's working out so well for him. Penzo is coming back, though.
Yep, Penzo has brought it back to basically even health, but that Chakram is going to ruin it!
Yeah, there was just unfortunately nothing he could do after that clip. I noticed at the end he's using more short hops, which is probably what's allowing him to get more burst movement off and allow him to be a little more evasive. And they've both switched their arms over here. Shedy over to the Tribolt. Penzo switching that popper off for a Phoenix. Good choice that'll provide him some good curvature. He will lose a little bit of speed on it, and he's going to lose that rush, all because of the Phoenix, and another counter rush by Shedy.
Shady tactics indeed. Rushing the rusher after the rush whiffs. It's just gross knowing that he's got a Twintelle that can aura, he's got the stun potential from the Tribolt, and then just coming through with the rush after Penzo misses again. This is the worst kind of mind games.
I know, and now everything is kill percent. If Penzo makes one mistake, he's just donezo. Oh, and there we go. Penzo is going to lose that game. Shedy taking game one pretty handily in the second round, too.
If only Penzo hadn't picked Sparring Ring.
Don't you start with me, Paul. It's a beautiful stage.
It is, but it left him no room to deal with the Chakram in the first round. And then he had to switch things up, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, I think if he'd stuck with the popper, honestly, it would have done better. Maybe he was expecting a switch over to like double toaster or something. I'm not sure, but
Ooh, double toaster, the type of loadout that makes reps sick.
I just think that that it probably would have done better for him. I mean, we saw a couple of times where he had Shedy in the corner, but he couldn't actually do anything about it just because of his arm set. Oh, Via Dolce going to be the pick over here. Going back to another tight cornered stage.
Making sure I have turned off everything else, because I'm used to not turning anything off. Right, Via Dolce it's going to be. Shedy staying Twintelle. Penzo swapping to Min Min. What kind of antics do we have here?
See what was going to be rocking. Oh, Clapback Triblast Roaster. This was very similar to the set that Pega used to run when he played Min Min.
Oh, Min Blast, it's disgusting.
He's going to have the blast on the Dragon Arm here. Clapback on the Non. Shady still rocking this Chakram Toaster. I could see why he would want to stick with this. The Chakram will do really well for him about cutting behind the clapback. The only issue I could see it having is Min Min is so quick, even when she's got an arm extended, she's still got a good amount of backwards mobility she can bring out.
It took Penzo a good 20 seconds, despite having that Dragon Arm up, to finally land one of those Tri-Blasts. Shady doing a good job up until that point of just blocking him out.
Oh, unfortunate for Shady. Penzo had his rush in tow as well. It's just going to get the counter rush off there. Basically a free rush anytime your opponent activates rush themselves.
Yeah, I was playing against Penzo yesterday, and he had clapback. And he literally just waits for the opponent to rush before activating his, because he knows the clapback is just going to waltz straight through it.
Yeah, and I mean, considering how slow the rush can be, it's probably not going to land otherwise anyways. So it's probably the smart tactic, and he's just gonna flip right over and get that hit with the Tri-Blast. Still had about 75% of his health remaining, so we gotta see if Shady is gonna make some kind of changes over actually to double toaster to combat a clapback. Not usually something that you'd see make use of to fight a clapback. Oh, it gets his rush canceled right there. Unfortunate.
And he's gonna feel that now that he's pinned in the corner as well.
Oh, gets out though. Punishes that grab with the Actress Aura. Really good use. One thing I noticed, I haven't really seen Penzo use any clapback cancel tactics so far. Instead, he's just gonna go for the rush raw. 315 damage done. Oh wow, that was sneaky. Barely got a hit, and unfortunately the explosion didn't land, but Shady's still pinned in the back.
Yeah, Penzo playing super aggressively here, needing to do so because of any opportunity that Shady's going to get to launch a rush or straight toasters is just going to not be fun.
Due to the elevation difference here, Shady's been able to get a couple hits in that he probably wouldn't be able to get otherwise on flat ground. Like, you'll see him just jump over the clapback and just be like, okay, now you're booped. Oh my gosh, that was freaking sneaky! Amazing comeback by Shady, just doing a great grab sequence.
Just fantastic turnaround from Shady there, because it looked like Penzo had that in complete control. And just one knockdown from that rush, and Shady was suddenly able to take complete control.
Yeah, but Twintelle's C tier, guys. I'll never forget that Twintelle's bad, and that was totally all just the arms right there. Nothing to do with Twintelle being amazing. And there's the grab right there. Shady now has Penzo back in the defensive position. But while you think clapback is a really good defensive arm, and it can be in certain situations, it does also leave the user very vulnerable to counterattacks.
Yeah, Penzo starting to work his way back into this round. But again, over the top of the clapback.
Yeah, Twintelle having a really good high jump does not help Penzo out in this situation, especially not when he's trapped back on this little slope. He's gonna make his way out, but he kind of has to skirt back and forth with it and just takes grab. Penzo had all the time in the world to press the right bumper if he wanted to, but instead, oh really, he didn't go for a clapback cancel there. Kind of surprised. Instead, he's just gonna go for the rush, and it is gonna hit. But not all of it, not enough to kill. Shady uses his right here, and that actually takes it.
And that's gonna be Shady going 2-0 over Penzo.
There was so many things that could have changed in those last, like, 5 seconds, and it would have gone completely differently. Oh my gosh.
Shady keeping cool, calm, and collected. Like, just seeing the smallest opportunities and just punching straight through them.
Yeah, I think if Penzo had gone for a clapback cancel right there, when he was right in the face of a shield with his clapback, he just walked forward and grabbed. That would have been it. That would have finished him off. If he had landed a little more of the rush, that would have finished him off. There was just so many unfortunate things happening in the last couple of seconds.